Hello, so this is my happiness project video. The three strategies that I picked were practicing acts of kindness, nurturing relationships, and learning to forgive, because all three of these were things that I thought I was good at, but then throughout the semester I realized, oh yeah, so it turns out I'm not really great at these three things. I mean, think I'm average, but this project helped me realize that, oh, I should probably focus on that more. So the first one that I did was practicing acts of kindness, and the main thing that I did yesterday, was I donated blood. As you can see right there, yeah, I just donated, so I've been getting lightheaded randomly. But it's an act of kindness, so yeah, I have O negative, so it's really important that I donate blood whenever I can, especially after what happened with COVID and how they don't have much O negative to go around, so. Yep, I donated blood, and the other big thing that I did specifically for this project was when I was in the library, and there was a pretty big line to get coffee at the Port City Java in the library, and somebody had forgotten their credit card in the dorm, and they were kind of asking if they could go ahead and get a coffee anyways, but the lady behind the counter was like, "Yeah, you got to pay like everybody else." So then I stepped in and I was like, "Can I just use my teal move for that coffee?" Because I can tell they could really use some coffee right now, which I didn't say out loud, but I was kind of like, yeah, I can. Sometimes you can just tell somebody needs coffee, and so I paid for their coffee, and they were with my teal meal, so they were really happy about that. Nurturing relationships was the second one. So I have this friend who just got fired recently. He works at a men's warehouse in Raleigh, like in North Raleigh, and he finally got a week off to just not be at the store because he's a manager, and managers are like 50 hours a week normally or something like that. And he finally wanted to just take a week off and not be there 50 hours a week. And like 10 a.m., the first day of his vacation that he got approved, they told him that he just shouldn't come in anymore because he took too much time off, and they said that he was selfish with the time that he was taking away from the store, and that they need managers who are loyal to the business. And so like the first time he took a break, they just let him go, and he's been having a really hard time with that because he kind of realized that even though he's been a manager that's just never that basically lives in the store, they did not let him take care of himself for just a week. So I've been helping him with that, and I've been checking in on him every day whenever I can to kind of see like how he's doing, and see like if he needs anything from me, if he needs any kind of help, like if he just wants to come over and just kind of have a change of scenery for a couple of days because it's not like he's going to work anytime soon. I've been trying to help him out with that and really taking care of that friendship as much as possible, at least until he gets back on his feet. But I've just been trying to help him whenever I can, and I've offered him to let him come over whenever he can, and he might be coming over within the next few days. We'll see. And the third strategy that I tried for this project was learning to forgive, and that was probably the hardest one for me because I have an ex who treated me very poorly, and he was very confident about what he did to me. Long story short, he cheated on me, and when I confronted him about it, because I caught him red-handed, he was like, "Oh no, we're just friends. I already told you, there's nothing to worry about." And he's like, "Why are you getting so paranoid? Just like leave me alone and just let me have my friendships." And he's like, "If you can't trust me to be around my own best friend, then we shouldn't be dating anymore." And I was like, "Well, okay, sorry, I freaked out, did anything." And then the later that same day, he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we are dating, but if you loved me, you wouldn't care. You would just let me live my own life however I wanted." And I really lost my temper there, and I was like, "So you admitted to cheating on me?" And it was like, "Yeah, but if you loved me, you'd let me do whatever I want and just have a good life." And so I said, "Well, it sounds like you're doing just fine without me." And we broke up after that. And that was over a year ago, but I'm still trying to learn to kind of just calm down after that and forgive him for that, really. So the strategy that I used to kind of help forgive my ex is I've been remembering times that where I was given forgiveness for things that I really shouldn't have done, especially in high school, because high school I was not around the right crowd for sure. But thankfully I that was just a high school thing that's long gone. And the people that whose feelings I hurt in high school, almost all of them have kind of reconnected with me within the past 2 years or so, and said that they barely remember anything I said and that it was just high school, and that we're okay now. So multiple times I was forgiven for something that I probably shouldn't have been forgiven for, but because of how nice that felt, I thought, well, I'm sure my ex can be forgiven. Maybe he's doing better now. I don't know because I'm not going to check on him, but ideally he is doing better now. And but because of the forgiveness I was given, I've been trying to do the same for him because I remembered how good it felt for me. And as we discussed in class, when you remember the forgiveness you were given, it makes it easier to forgive other people who have done bad things to you, basically. So, yeah, those are the three strategies I did. I hope you liked the video. Bye.